Today, I'm in Athens, Greece, and I'm ready to do some shopping. Let's get out there and hunt for bargains.
I'm a goddess that's in her prime. Superwoman, I am divine. Don't play with me, don't cross that line. I'm a goddess that's in her prime. I'm a goddess that's in her prime. Superwoman, I am divine. Don't play with me, don't cross that line. I'm a goddess that's in her prime.
Hello, y'all. I'm Miss World, also known as Casey, and my goal is to show you how to travel around the world in style and on a budget. Sticking to a budget is not always easy, especially when Athens makes it so easy to spend money on shopping. You're definitely going to see stuff you want to buy here. I can't stop you and I won't try, but I can help you find the best places to spend your money so you can get a little more from every precious dollar, or euro, because that's what we'll be using here in Greece. Athens is very much an outdoor kind of city. Just about every street is packed with sidewalk cafes, little stalls where you can buy things, artists and performers just hanging out and doing their thing. Honestly, in some places, the entire city looks like a market, but there are some really cool specific places I'm going to recommend. First up is the Varvakeios Central Municipal Market, which is north of the Parthenon. This is where you need to go if you're looking for a super authentic local market. This is where residents and visitors shop for ingredients, though you can find some retail items here like shoes and jewelry. This market is utterly amazing, and it's a great way to immerse yourself in everyday Greek life. If you have the ability and you plan to cook for yourself while in Athens, this is where you can find everything you need. There are fruit and vegetable stalls with amazing local ingredients, and there are olive vendors. I had no idea there were so many different types of olives in the world, but to me, it looks like you can pretty much try them all here. The vendors are amazing, and they will allow you to taste the olives for free as long as you aren't trying to get a full meal out of it. This is a great way to try some different olives, which are a main staple of the Greek diet. There's also a butcher's row area here where you can get fresh meat. And boy, can you get fresh meat. They have entire carcasses hanging up and big pieces of fresh meat, and it's really interesting, but it's not for the squeamish. Only go into this area if you don't have an issue with dead animals hanging everywhere, which will mostly be sheep, by the way. The butcher area does have its own dedicated spot within the market, and it's quite easy to see where this area is. It stretches out along an alleyway in the market, so you can skip right past it. The Varvakeios Central Municipal Market truly gives you a look at everyday life in Greece, and I thought it was really cool. But if shopping for food isn't the kind of shopping you're looking for, get over to the gorgeous Monastiraki Square. This area is considered to be a whole attraction just on its own because it's beautiful and it's full of little shops and stalls where you can buy clothes, accessories, souvenir, jewelry, all sorts of little trinkets and fun things. This is also where you'll find the Hard Rock Cafe in Athens if you want to pop in and take a look at that. The prices in Monastiraki Square are quite reasonable when compared to another popular tourist market area we will be exploring. So if you're going to buy souvenirs, I suggest you do it here. The legendary Irmu Street is nearby, and while this is not a market area, it is the most fashionable shopping area in Athens. This is where you will find the high-end and designer stores, so y'all know I walked this whole street. There are several boutique cafes here with inside seating and really amazing decor, and if you go all the way to the end of the street, which is not a long walk, you will find yourself at one of the lesser visited ruins in the city and one of the places I personally was most excited to see, Keramikos. It's one of the 7 ruins in Athens, and it's really incredible and much less talked about than the other 6 sites. I'm going to talk about it more in my upcoming video about the best paid attractions in Athens, so hit the subscribe button now if you want to join me to get a better look at it. After you visit Irmu Street, you'll be pretty close to the famous Parisi Square. This area is known for shopping and for street art, and it does not disappoint. This is a very colorful and lively area of Athens where you will find a lot of locals just doing their thing. So it's a great area to check out to see normal life in Athens. There are also street vendors and some cool places to eat. I stopped here at Kokion to get some ice cream, and it was really good. I also recommend the Thissio Flea Market. This is completely outdoors, and it's all vendor stalls, but it's one of the more beautiful market areas because it's close to a large park, and it's on a marbled street that's super wide and easy to walk. There are lots of locals and tourists, and the ancient agora is close by, so the views are fantastic. and there's a nice selection of restaurants with indoor seating, so it's just very pretty and pleasant. But the most beautiful and famous market area and one of the best known attractions in Athens is the Plaka neighborhood. Okay, so it is mostly marble and it is just packed with shops everywhere. It's basically impossible to take a bad picture here because everything is gorgeous. The buildings, the items in the shops, the sidewalks are pretty, the people all look pretty. Artists have big, amazing, full canvases on display. It's Athens. This is the Athens that you imagine when you picture it. There's a lot of shopping here, but this is not a cheap area. Items here are a bit more expensive, so you want to go get your more serious shopping done in one of the other market areas to keep things budget friendly. And just enjoy the energy and atmosphere of Plaka because it is sensational. Cafes are also a little pricier here, so consider some more budget friendly options like Monastiraki Square if you need a food break. Athens is definitely worth exploring on foot, and the markets are a great way to really get a taste of life in the city and possibly find some cool items to bring back home. Please remember that any and all edible items, including things like olive oil, do legally have to be declared through customs if you take these things out of Greece. Even if you don't buy anything, these market areas are highly scenic and lively and full of cool stuff, so check them out. Subscribe to the channel to have more adventures with me. Thank you for watching, and thank you for taking the journey with me. Now, Voyager, sail forth to seek and find.